Prior to meeting Roy, I had a lot of different addictions. In addition to smoking 2 to 3 packs a day and drinking every night, I also had an addiction to painkillers. My addiction to painkillers went on for about 12 years, and it got really bad. Towards the end, I was taking close to 100 painkillers a day. I was spending close to $1,000 a month trying to pay for these painkillers, running around from doctor to doctor to try to get refills and new prescriptions. It was truly a life of hell. I first went to 12-step programs in the early 90s, but that didn't really work out. I kept going, but I wasn't really getting the message that I needed there. But I kept going back, and then I would go back to the meetings, and then I would go back to using drugs, and then I'd try to get sober again, and I'd go to more meetings, and I would go back to the drugs always. Finally, in the summer of the year 2000, I was trying to get sober one more time, and that's when I heard about Roy's help, and I talked to Roy on the phone initially, and during that first phone conversation I immediately had this sense that help has finally arrived for me. After talking with him for about an hour, I remember getting off the phone and just crying my eyes out. I realized that I didn't have to live the way that I was living. I had this strong sense that that if I would just allow myself to work with him and be completely open and honest with him and tell him everything that I'm feeling and everything that's going on inside of me, that I was going to be able to heal and grow. And that is exactly what happened. I flushed my painkillers down the toilet. I threw away my cigarettes, and that was 10 years ago, and I haven't had a cigarette or a painkiller or anything like that since. I would tell Roy everything that was going on with me, and Roy was always very helpful in getting at the truth. And through that honesty, I started to feel like my life was coming into focus. For the first time in my life, I wasn't smoking, I wasn't taking painkillers, I wasn't taking antidepressants. For the first time in my life, I was free of all of these addictions that were keeping me down for so long. My life today, as a result of working with Roy, is incredible. I'm earning twice as much as I was when I first met Roy. I've become a published author. My family life is so much better than it would have been without working with Roy. Today I'm a good husband, I'm a good father, I'm a good co-worker, and I'm a good friend to people. Roy's honesty and love worked in my life to help me to heal.